I'm Tracy.
And I'm Andy.
And man, this season is on fire.
Good, hot.
The drama like never ends, and so
No.
we just have to get right into it.
Really
Let's
good
bring-
episode.
You know him, you love him. He's the co-EP at Ellen, a
He
friend
likes
of
guys
our
in tight
show.
pants.
Our unofficial third
Yay!
You guys, first of all, bye to Mario.
Bye, Mario.
Here's what she said. What I saw was a kid, and I'm looking for a man. It was the perfect tease, and I'm glad it was kind of over at the
Yeah,
very beginning
like, let's
because then we got
just
to
get
move
it
done.
on and move on.
Got right into that
Oh my
rose
God.
ceremony.
Can we break down
The story.
Waboom's version of what Blake does at night?
Can we break
First of
down
all,
that
first of all-
Waboom was bombed when
Bombed.
he told
I'm
that
so
story?
bummed. Yeah, so Blake eats bananas over my bed while I sleep. What? Where does that even
But
form
then
in
her
your
reply
brain?
was, did he finish the
Yeah,
banana?
that's her good question. That's her follow-up question as an attorney.
Like, you could tell that she was like,
And that is it. His line, though. He's like, well, first of all, I'm on a diet that doesn't allow me to eat bananas.
I don't eat bananas,
So
it's
you
not
can cross
possible.
that off the
Yeah.
list.
God bless her. She got rid of both of them. Thank G.
Oh, but real quick, side note, that big fight outside.
They were so childish.
Can we imitate what Blake did to imitate Waboom?
yeah.
Like, honk, honk.
Honk.
Yeah, it's like, honk, honk.
Waboom.
You don't even know comedy.
Well, yeah, he kept doing
It
that.
was so good.
How many people did we find out who they are in the rose ceremony?
Oh, so
Oh my
many
God,
guys had
she's like,
screen time.
yeah, she's like, and Brady. I'm like, who?
Brady, he had the boy
And
band hair.
Bryce, who? Anthony? Who? Well, here was the most exciting thing because what was the first group date? It was at the
Yeah,
Ellen
the
Show.
Ellen DeGeneres Show.
Right
On the premises.
You should know that we were all very involved in producing that. It was a really quality group of guys. When they walked in, I was like, oh, hey.
I've never been around contestants while they're actually shooting, so it was a very surreal moment.
Totally.
But also surreal because they just walk in and you think, these guys are hot, but you don't know anything about them, so
Right.
it's so
Hard
out of
part.
context.
So, okay.
Alex, so when he was here, I was like, I don't know about this
Couldn't
guy.
agree more.
Wait, and loved him this episode.
All of a sudden,
That's
you're
what I'm
like,
saying.
Rubik's
Alex.
Cube and sexy.
And
and
like
saying
I know,
all
sexy
the right
I know.
things.
brushing.
When he
And
was
I
here,
was
I was
like,
like, who is this ding
Who
dong?
doesn't want to see a shirtless man dancing in the
And
audience?
by the way, Ellen gave them the option to not take their shirts off, what you didn't see. It sounded
Oh, yeah.
like in this episode that she was like, take your shirts off, but really she said you don't have to.
Oh, but the
And then
shirts
they
were
all
coming off as she was saying
did.
Was
it.
it?
One thing I will say that behind the scenes is that we actually helped count the money.
So all the guys were standing around this table. We had buckets for each of the guys, and they were taking the 20s.
Dirty money.
It was dirty.
Some of them collected $20 bills.
Oh yeah.
That's
they
our
really.
audience. We got a high
Will.
class
By the way,
audience.
The Ellen
Ladies
DeGeneres
care
Show
their money.
audience, big tippers.
Yeah,
Will
big
ended up
big
getting the
tippers.
most, and there was like a couple 20s in there. We collected all the money afterwards, and we donated it to charity.
It was really cool to see Boss Lady,
So
who's
fun.
such a fan of the show,
huge fan.
to really be a part of it. It
Yeah.
was definitely one of the coolest things
Oh my
we've
gosh.
done.
I wonder who her pick is. We'll have to ask her. We'll find out, and we'll let
Yeah.
you guys know. We didn't know what happened for the night part of the date.
Yes,
Yes.
we were just the activity.
Which was a total shocker.
First of all, cut to the chase. It was the kiss of death. He
Yeah,
asked. He asked.
Oh, it was so excruciating.
Here's the thing that got me. Who's the producer that said, okay, so you're gonna pick up the date rose,
That's so mean.
and you're gonna walk him in the other room,
Oh, that
and
was
then
so
chop his head off?
awful. Not only do you not get the rose, can I walk you out? And by walk you out, I mean take the longest elevator
Oh,
ride
no,
ever.
the
Where's the elevator
Yeah.
music?
They're just sitting there next to each other.
All right. Well, Fred, we're gonna miss you. So then Alex gets the rose, which we all are obviously very happy about.
Very happy.
So then we move on, and the one-on-one date starts immediately with who?
Yeah. Who?
Who?
Contestant number 5.
He
Come
literally
on
walks
I
down.
wrote in my notes, who the is this guy?
I literally wrote new number. Who dis?
The most random date ever. Which
You guys,
also,
why did they blur the poop? Why did they blur the poop? Why did they blur the poop?
Anthony says, I guess in Beverly Hills, you know, you bring horses into stores. And I said to myself, people watching, you don't do that in Beverly Hills. That actually doesn't happen.
Rodeo Drive.
Okay, but then we got to go to the next group date because the group date was actually, it looked a lot of fun.
It was very
We gotta find that
homoerotic.
saloon. We
Well,
gotta find that saloon.
It's Cowboy Palace. I've been there.
Oh, I have not, but I want to
Oh.
go immediately. By the way, if that's happening there on a weekly basis,
Call
whatever
Corey.
mud wrestling
Corey's
night
gonna
is,
go.
818.
it was a,
What about the friends? The friends. She brought in her friends.
yes.
Alexis.
I'm so happy that they were back.
Yeah,
Wait,
I
we
was
had
too.
Corinne, Alexis, Raven, and
Jasmine.
Jasmine. It was a core four.
Do you think some of these guys are thinking, if I get cut from this show like Raven?
I
Oh,
was-
no, I
I
saw
was
that on the
thinking-
bus. But who had really good moves on the pole?
You guys, my favorite, Kenny.
I will say, I'll give it to you now.
He was
He's
adorable.
really, this episode, this date, the group date, just the ripping off the shirt,
But
dancing on
here's the
her.
thing.
So huge.
He got-
Totally.
Oh.
He was horizontal in the air.
Oh.
It was like,
How? I think he broke
That
two
was amazing.
bachelors
I know.
in half.
My favorite part, I watched it 8 times, is when you just see the 2 different women on the side go, show me your junk.
Oh, this is so bad. Show me your butt.
Because
Yeah,
you know
that
there was a
was
producer.
amazing.
There was
Show
a
me
producer.
that butt.
There was a producer.
It's so weird.
You're gonna say, show me that butt. No, try it again.
Yes, exactly.
No,
Okay.
try
Show
it
me
again.
that butt.
And 3, 2, 1, show me that butt.
I loved it.
We gotta move on because
Yes.
we have to talk about Eric.
They say to him, you know, are you here for the right reasons? And he said, well, I just don't think that she's being genuine.
Yes.
And then after she gives him the rose, and then she sits down with him saying, yeah, I'm being told that you think I'm not being genuine. He said, oh, no, I didn't say that.
I know.
He asked every guy that said something about him, he's like, well, why are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Why am I in your mouth?
No,
Why am I in your mouth?
Like, why are you saying that? Why are you saying that? Why are
I
you
know.
saying that? That was it.
You're
He was
not
like,
in anyone's mouth.
Yeah, stop. No one's in your mouth.
Also, there's something about Lee that gives me the creeps.
He's a Bond villain.
He kept saying, I still love you, man.
still love
and
you.
Eric, like, in
I
Eric's
still love
defense,
you.
he was like, why are you saying that?
It's
I was
so
like,
was
weird.
good. Eric
True,
was
why
good
are
in
you
that
saying
moment.
that? It was a little Easter egg. Brady the model.
Brady.
Which, again, I was like, oh, this guy
First
exists.
of all, who it is?
Yeah.
Second of all,
Brady
the
in there.
booger roll.
The booger roll.
Can we all take a second and do the booger roll?
I would do it with my phone.
He goes, it's the booger roll. She said, what now?
He's like, so people think I'm thinking I'm really sexy, but really I'm thinking I'm rolling a booger.
All right, guys, I gotta go deliver this check, but make sure you tune in Wednesday for our
Wednesdays.
recap.
Yeah.
We have our recap every Wednesday, but wait! We have a special because this Saturday we have Josh Murray. Do you love him? Do you hate him? Find out in the queue.
Not a fan.
You're gonna love. You're not a fan?
No.
Oh, I love him.